Hey, great evening to you all. I hope that you guys have had a really super great weekend. And I hope you're able to install that consciously created state of gratefulness and gratitude. And I'm hoping that you all were able to tell yourself all of those amazing things that you needed to hear. Like you're strong, you're smart, you're beautiful, you're capable, you're amazing. You're going to flow like water over rocks. Why? Because water finds its way. And it wears down any limitation or restriction ever possible and capable. Guys, if you haven't heard, up until now, I mention it again. Click the link. All the books are reduced. Go and check out what book that you get called to. There's all kinds, eh? I'm going to remind you guys there's not only personal development books, but you've got conscious parenting. Conscious parenting. And you have kids' books, but you have a lot of new ones also. Yeah? Yeah. Guys, click the link and go and check out which one calls to your heart. They're dirt cheap right now. But they won't be like that forever. So there were some questions asked to me that have accumulated while I wasn't on social media. So I figured, you know what, I'll do a questions live because I'm not starting my week with any questions left unanswered, especially for tomorrow night's episode of United Earth Angels series. Join us tomorrow night, 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, for United Earth Angels series. And I think we're at episode 17. I'll have to check just to be. And also, too, catch me on the episode tomorrow night, actually tomorrow during the day, Passions Unscripted, where I come out with Irina Portnova, who is a coach, and Dina Alexander, who's a sex coach. So we'll be out here tomorrow at 2 o'clock for Passions Unscripted. I'm kind of curious to see what the topic will be tomorrow for both United Earth Angels series. And, you know, there's this one pigeon that keeps... No, that's a seagull. Well, it looks like kind of half and half. He goes and he perches across from my window and he just watches, stares. It's like, what? Who sent you? But guys, yeah, so Passions Unscripted, make sure that you catch us tomorrow's episode at 2 o'clock. And United Earth Angels series, Alpha E Mind Masteries, United Earth Angels series tomorrow night, 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. And I'm grateful for the questions. All right, so let's bang it out of the park with the questions. I was asked about my mentorship program. Some things are just meant to be kept in the hush until they're brought to light, just like I was. In other words, I was hidden in plain sight for years on purpose by my boss until I was told to come out and do what I do. So therefore, my mentorship program, I haven't decided whether I'm going to do 6 months to a year, because honestly, if you guys are going to dive into a mentorship program, you need about a year, because it is too easy for you to fall back into your old ways. Literally, it took me years of self-mastery to actually attain the level of consciousness that I'm at. And even then, listen, it's not something you can do alone. You need time in between the intervals of the hard-hitting inner work. If you've suffered trauma or pain or listen, we're all living in this world, right? And on that note, I'm happy to say, you know, yeah, we have shifted. Oh, yeah, big time. But that's a topic for another day. Well, actually, no. Okay, we were going to get into it. We're getting into it. Yes, we've successfully been able to counterbalance the dark. Yeah. Yes, we have. So, things are going to get more glorious to live every day, every single day, from here on in. And yes, it's just like a demolition site. Before a rebuild, you're going to see a lot of things coming down. And it has to. It has to. The ways of governance, do I really got to get into this tonight? Okay, look, let's get on to bigger and brighter things. Okay, the mentorship program, I was talking about it. I haven't decided whether it'll be 6 months to a year. When you guys tackle something like that, and what I'm gearing it to is really hard-hitting results. Look, I know people that have been to therapy for years. It was unsuccessful. But yet, a month working with me, and it was like 3 years of therapy for them. And I know that because I give it real, raw, and truthful. Because I'm not delusional. I'm a realist. I actually, this is my biggest thing, and I'll talk about it too. When you're a realist, when you see the reality of all things, and you see things for what they are, well, then you don't live in delusion. And when you don't live in delusion, you don't create things to be what they're not. Okay? And it's really important you guys understand that, because there are too many people living in a way that they create things to be really not what they are, by the imagination of it being something that it's not. And you can't do that to yourself. You can't be living in delusion, and you can't be also running on these unaware patterns. Okay. Everything that you hate in your life, or have hated up until now, that you're still storing and you don't want to look at, is actually affecting all of your health. So when you're living like that, you're in a state of delusion, because you're not being real with yourself, your state, or anything else in your life. And you are as good as your state of being is. And that's it. Nothing more, nothing less. So if your health is no good, well, then your results are no good. And your capacity to flow with ease is distorted. So flow. Let's go through flow again. Feeling love over worry. Now, how many people sit there and worry and then numb themselves from their own worry, which they create and self-induce? I don't do that. So this mentorship program that I'm putting together is going to be unlike something else. It's going to, obviously it won't be like anything else, because it's me putting it together. But yes, I am personally putting it together and crafting it with my own hands and my own will, but also guided by my boss. Exactly what has to be done. So it's going to, like I said, I told you guys all, it'll be out in September, and it will be. But there are reasons why it won't be out until September. So I was asked that also. Tobi, why is the mentorship program only after September? I need your help now. Listen, if you need one-on-one and you are willing to pay the price, go to the Alpha E-Mind Mastery page and book me. But if you're not, you'll wait until September, because I have huge changes happening in my life. So therefore, I must do me first. What are those huge changes? Listen, I'm stepping into court against the housing in Montreal. So I have things that I have to do first. I'm about to move. My life is changing. I'm going to put down my dog. There are things that are happening for me that I must close out and clean up from and do things about before I finalize my mentorship program, before I finalize the time frame, and I would like to be moved before I launch my mentorship program. Until then, listen, my books are on reduced prices. Why did I reduce my book prices? That was another question. Well, it correlates to this exact reason. Because there are too many people asking me for a mentorship program during a time that I don't want to work. So with me not wanting to work, well, that leaves me not working because I don't want to. No, I don't want to coach one-on-one for now. No, I don't want to group coach. No, I don't want to do any of that until September. Why? Because I'm enjoying my summer. Simple. And that was a question too, because I had mentioned last week. Question was, well, Tobi, if you haven't really done anything this summer, how did you enjoy it? You know what? I enjoyed it in peace. And how many people can say that? Not too many. Because they all have way too many wants and way too many needs, and you keep chasing after them. And you can't sit still with your own being or sit still for a moment. So, me, like I said, I spend the majority of my time alone, on purpose, intentionally. When you hold a frequency like I do, you just can't be around anybody. No, you can't. And you can't be putting your life force into people's hopes and dreams that you're not tasting any win from that. No. The fuck for? Why are you giving people your energy like it's water to drink to begin with? They're more needy and more important than your own fucking life and your own body? I don't think so. I don't think so. Please, tell me if I'm wrong. Please tell me if I'm wrong. And listen, I come out here raw and real like I always do, but facts are facts. But are you running from them? Are you staying ignorant to the facts by your own choice? See things for what they are, not what you create them to be in a delusional state of your being. And when I talk about that, it brings something to mind about a question. I was asked, Tobi, who is this best friend of yours that you have saved in your phone like that you don't even post anything about? Listen, my business with him is private. No, you guys, I have a public open page. What I have in my life that's private remains private. Okay? Yeah, I can post pics of where I was and things like that for all the entertainment of you all. But no, he's not entertainment for you all. No, he's not. And this is somebody look, I don't play around when it comes to him, but I also know he doesn't play around when it comes to me, so it's okay. Simple. It's all good. But yes, we have a very connected friendship, but he is the opposite of what I am. In the sense of, I'm out here public doing these things and talking to the world, telling them to get their fucking heads out of their ass. Well, he's a very private person. And that's it. He doesn't need to be exposed and out. He's a really good friend. A good friend that helped me beat death. A good friend that gave a shit enough about me to get me out of this place. He knows the stress I'm under. He knows the changes that I'm going through in my life. That's the kind of friend he is. Come on, Tobi, let's go. You up to it? Let's do it. Okay? And I had no worries. Why would I have any worries, fuck? No. Nobody can compare. And actually, to be factual, any man that steps to me, and there has been many, 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 many dudes trying to holler at me since I left my ex. Look, guys, unless you can fill the shoes like my best friend does, you don't have a chance with me. And this is why I have a best friend who's a male, because as long as that's happening, I don't need any other man in my life. Literally. So, that's a heads up too, guys. Don't come at me. No, I have high standards for myself and for others. And I don't take excuses and I don't talk shit. Well, okay, he's the same magnitude like that. So no, he's not entertainment for you all. And no, I wouldn't put him out here like that, on blast like that, just like that. No way. No way. Never. That's the amount of respect and love that I have for him. Simple. But yeah, that's soulfully connected. And there was another question. Yeah, your best friend. Tobi, I know how you are. You must have laid down with him. This is what somebody said to me. Well, I'll tell you something. I could honestly say he's probably the only male friend that I haven't banged. Who has been my friend over the years, you know? Probably. And that's why I don't have many of them. Keep very few of them around, you know? But no. No. It's soul levels. Like, look, if you guys are living out of your sacral chakra and your root chakra, of course, that's all you're going to be looking for in a partner is sexual excursions. Whether it's from a friend or a long life partner, it doesn't matter. But I don't live out of the lower chakras. I'm 1,000 hertz, can create like that consciously, and I have multitudes of change happening in my life. But within all of the change, I'm very grateful that he remains the same in my life, you know? But no, he's not for everybody's entertainment. And no, don't expect to see pictures of him and that shit. Listen, guys, those kind of messages, shoot those down. Shoot those down. Because like I said, I come out here and I'm public to the world because of what I do. And look, yes, coaching people one-on-one around the world, come on. But I'll tell you, I had an awesome adventure this weekend, and I got totally fucking hammered yesterday. Yes, I'll say it. I don't drink anymore. Well, yesterday, I made up for it. Holy fuck. Oh, shit. Started drinking at lunchtime. By the time that downpour hit last night, I was fucking tanked. And boy, did it pour, and boy, did I get pissed at my boss. Yeah. Actually, it's funny because there was a couple there that don't know me like that. Well, the guy knows me, but his woman doesn't know me. And when I lost my shit for that momentary lapse of fucking drunkenness, when it started to pour, I was like, fuck this shit, But then had a great laugh after because I was so tanked. I just fucking sat on the cooler in the pouring rain and fucking got drunk some more. Real Staples thing to do, I tell you. But I had a blast. And I had some great laughs about it all too today. Oh yeah, fuck. I laughed so hard with him this morning that I was crying. We laughed. It's the joys and adventures, It's fun. And my life is about to be fun. And yes, there was another question about my dog. Look, my dog has been on the downhill since my ex was living here. There was way too much toxicity within this house. Zulu had to go. Well, Big Head's going to be gone next. And she'll be gone within the next couple of weeks because I don't have any choice. The love that I have for this dog, I can't watch her deteriorate the way that she is and just watch her suffer and just allow her to keep it going like this. Because if I do, that is actually torturing her. So I can't do that. Because if she was literally out in the country, put it this way, if she didn't have surgery last year, she wouldn't even be here. Literally. No. Because it just wouldn't happen. So now she's deteriorating fast. She's old. She couldn't handle the trip too well, but she loved it. But I have to do what's fair for her. And also, too, at this stage and how she is, how fair would it be to bring her to a new apartment and have to disrupt her, and she's so anxious already. Like, I've had people show up here that know the dog, and she has not welcomed them in. She doesn't know who's there. She can't see them. Obviously, she can smell them, but her hearing is going. She's not listening to me anymore. It's all great to keep the dog because I want the dog. Yes, I love my dog, but the state that my dog is in is not right for me to keep it going any longer than necessary, So, yeah, that'll be the next thing. But that's why I really was adamant about going camping with her this weekend and try to give her that bit of fun because she's not a normal dog. She's more human than anything. And yeah, she's been my best friend too. And always will be, even if she's not here, but I need to close this chapter of my life, this address, and everything has to stay in this address that must. And she's one of them that has to close out in this address. I can't do the move with the dog in this condition and expect her to be okay. It'll never happen. And that's just, I can't do that to my dog. Stress her out like that, and she can't see, and she's not hearing right, and you can really tell there's a huge difference in her. And if, the people that she once would get all excited about, like, she doesn't even know. No. The way she's acting, it's not, when she starts growling, she's showing teeth at everybody. Like, no. She doesn't want any kind of interaction. She's not happy. She's, so we just leave Big Head alone for now. But yes, with me, she's fine. But to interact with others, no, it's difficult. It's difficult now with children. She growls, no. So that's unsafe for everybody except me. Literally. So at that point, you got to put the dog down. Yeah. But I do want to put it this way. For now, I have to wait. I don't have any choices. My finances are tied up, and as soon as I'm able to, yes, I will do that for her, because I can't watch her do what she's doing now. Can't do that. No. But on to bigger and better things. Yes, so once I do the move, once I put my dog down and I recuperate from that, because that is going to be, I don't know what it is to not have a dog. I don't. Like, that has been my pattern for 11 years. Will I do it again? No. I don't want this kind of heartache when it comes to this again, ever in my life. I've done that over and over and over and over and over again for many, many, many dogs. No. So she'll be the final one, because I'm going to be 50 this year. I want some freedom. I want to travel. I want to have fun, whatever's in the stars for me is what's going to be. And I have so much to see. And that's, I need the freedom. I can't travel with her anymore. I can't do anything with her anymore. So, yes, once all these changes happen. Okay, so back to the mentorship program. It'll be September. Why? Because of all of the changes in my life that I must encounter. But this court hearing is going to be the biggest change, I'm sure, in my life. But I know how to fight for what's rightfully mine. I've been doing it since my first breath, and I've had to fight to stay alive. So this is like a fart in a windstorm, factually. Listen, am I worried about it? No. Somebody asked me about that too. Tobi, are you worried about your court case coming up? No, not at all. Why? I know how to work energy. Watch that. Watch how that plays out for me. Yeah, that's going to be actually fun. My lawyer seems to think that it's all good. So let's see. I encourage you guys on that note too to stand up for the things that aren't making you feel right, no matter who's attached and saying what to you, because I had been forced into living conditions that, right off by everybody else until I yanked a lawyer. Then they really took me seriously. And now it's a little too late for their asses. But I could have sat in it and accepted the headaches and the hell, and no, I won't. No more. So there's huge changes coming for me. So I'm really excited. So I'm glad for all the questions, but no, the mentorship program is not going to come out earlier than that. And like I said, if you need one-on-one coaching and you are willing to pay the price for me, well, then that's a different story. I can easily disrupt my summer intentional holiday on purpose. Because, I'm on holidays. What does that mean? I blocked off my Google Calendar. Nobody could book time with me. No. Other than at Alpha E-Mind Mastery. And it's got to be for a good reason or I'm denying it. Simple as that. No, I don't want to talk to anybody's business. No, I don't want to talk to anybody's staff. No, I don't want to talk to anybody until September other than the lives. Yeah, and that's all that'll happen. Other than if you're in crisis and you really, really need it, and you really need a real swift kick in the ass, yes, I'll do it proudly. And with ease, and with a whole bunch of love behind it. But guys, anything that doesn't make you feel right, you cut it off, cut it out of your life. And, you know, if you can't feel what's making you feel right or not, well, then I ask you, what are you running from and what are you numbing? Because feeling things is our primary capacity to know what's good for us and what's not. But have you been altering your state of being so that you can't even feel what's going on within you or what you got to face? Because that's a different story too. Because the best thing I could have ever done for myself is get sober. And then take a good look at who I was. You know? Then you got to see, okay, what do I have stored in me? And you know, we're so unique in our beliefs and in our experience and what we've had to go through. And it's only your perspective of it anyway. And then what we choose to hang on to. And then there's people like me that can go through certain things and it doesn't faze them. That would actually cripple and kill somebody else. Yeah. There's not too many people want to keep living when they really don't see anything to... valid to be the reason to fuel them other than their own ass. Oh, fuck, I wish I had a Tobi. You know, if I had a Tobi in the male version, I'd marry him today. Fucking right. Fucking right. Quick. But until I do, I will settle for having a best friend. Yeah, because you know what? I don't want any other headaches in my life. You know, I'm closing out the chapter of headaches, stress, anxiety, bullshit. I tell you, when I tell you anything that is meant to close out with this address, well, anything that I close out in this address, I will never connect to again in life. Never. Not for any person, place, or thing. No. So yes. And there was also a question too when I mentioned about my apartment. We've got to move. Somebody asked me, so do you know where you're going? No, I don't. And when I do, I won't tell anybody until I'm there anyway. And then you may not even know where I'm going to be because I want some fucking peace. Fuck. What can I say? I just want to be in a peaceful state. And I don't... Listen, I'm not one of those that's chasing peace. I have acquired it and I've embodied it. And no, I'm not looking for peace outside of me. I contain the peace within me. Yeah. You know what I think about last night? And I was fucking hammered. 3 sheets to the wind. Cussing the fucking sky like nobody's business about that downpour. Oh yeah, I was soaked. I was just like, fuck it. Sat right on the cooler and just kept drinking. As it poured fucking rain. But I don't have a problem with the rain. I was just worried that all of this stuff was going to be wet, but it wasn't. Fuck. Woke up drier than fuck this morning. It was all good. Yeah. Had a great laugh about us hearing some... Right by the tent, man, I heard that. The dog started fucking shaking. I was like, oh, what's next? A swat of a paw or something's going to rip open the tent. Yo, it was quite funny. Anyway, guys, yeah, so those were the questions. The questions were about the mentorship program, why I don't show you all my best friend. Like I say, he's not entertainment for you all. He's a human being who has a private life, who is not out here public like I am. He is not out there talking his business, using himself as an example to the world. So no, don't expect to see who it is or what. Anybody who's close enough to me already knows who he is. Anybody on the internet? Come on, I'm sorry, but no. You guys see my posts and see me for what I'm doing in the world. You don't see my private life. You see my private life to the extent, yeah, okay, I showed you a bit of camping and whatever, but I didn't show you anything. Showed you a sneak peek of whatever. You listen, I'm not like that. And I'd rather keep my business quiet anyway. Yeah. You guys don't need to know it all. So don't ask. And the mentorship program, well, yeah, it'll be September and not before. Unless you're in serious crisis and like you feel like jumping off the Eiffel Tower or something. Some fucking crazy absurd shit like that. You're having dark thoughts, you're going to hurt yourself, some shit like that, reach out. But other than that, no. No, I'm taking the summer off. Intentionally. I have way too many things to get done. And I have way too many things happening for me in the next couple of weeks that have to happen. And I'm doing a lot of purging in my own life. Purging of people, places, and things. Yeah. Because that has to also be in alignment with the purge on the planet. And you guys don't really get it, but listen. A lot of things are coming up for people now because of the accelerated energetic amplification and the influence on the planet. You guys go check out Schumann Resonance. Like, you all think I come out here and talk shit. That's your perspective. But you guys are all the ones that sit there and listen to the fucking news and believe it. And can't get right with themselves. And can't look at yourself. So, don't come to me with some shit talk. Because I'll throw that right back at you with some real truth and love. And you won't be able to handle it. And you know what? This is what people think. She's this, she's that, she's like, no, I'm fucking powerful and I've got a lot of love in me. And when I drop that love, boy, it's felt. It's felt. I don't half-ass or Mickey Mouse anything in this world. Not at all. And that's why I don't compare. And that's why I don't compete. Because I'm fucking rare. And the only person that I compete with is my own damn being. And yes, I'm that chick. I don't want to know that. You crazy? I'll pass. Thank you. Especially when it's, nah. No. Unless you're a man who's got a serious business going, who knows how to lead a woman, who can protect and provide emotional stability, security, and safety, don't even fucking send me a message. There we go. Drop it like that. You're not an alpha male who can be solid in his own skin? Pfft. You think you're going to be skinning me? I don't think so. You wasted a thought. Nah. And it's funny because somebody had mentioned to me how I used to be. And that they find it very weird that I hadn't slept with this guy. Well, guess what? Yo. There's no man, not even my own brothers, who knows me like this man. You may all think, oh yeah, what about that dude that lived with you for 2.5 years? Not even him. Not even him. My best friend? There is not one living, breathing soul on this planet, my own mother, even my own children, that know me like this man knows me. Yeah. That's why. Yeah, it's none of your business when you want to know who it is. No. It's not for show. It's not for entertainment. Okay? But, guys, I appreciate all the talks and all the questions and all the rata, but that's the most you'll get out of it for, when it comes to my best friend and wanting to know. And about the mentorship program, dropped it to you all and why. So yeah, I'll still come out and do the lives, but I have an apartment to pack. I have things to get organized. I have a dog that I have to put down when the financiers are ready. I have also then to clean up this apartment of the dog, who's been living here with me for 11 years. So that is another chore in itself. There's, I've got a lot of things that I have to get done over the next couple of weeks. Because I just have to. And I will. But yeah, I had an awesome weekend. Camping? What? And no, it wasn't glamping, it was camping. And I loved it and had fun. And I'm happy that I got hammered like that. And I'm happy that I fucking lost it last night in the downpour. And I'm happy that it played out the way it did. And I'm happy that we had such a great time. We really did. We had a great time. And it was great time this morning. I was fucking laughing so hard I was crying. Literally. Excuse me. What could be better? No. And I'm happy to be home. The dog is settled. I'm showered. I got laundry going, and I'm gonna call it a night very soon. Yeah. Big time. But I want to wish you guys all an amazing week. Don't forget about the Passions Unscripted episode. I will be out with Dina and Irene tomorrow. So Irene Portnova and Dina Alexander, the sex coach, we're doing Passion Unscripted again at 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And then tomorrow night's episode of United Earth Angels series. I think we're doing episode 17. I'm not sure. I'll have to check. But join us tomorrow night for that. Actually, I have to reach out to Andy and figure out the topic for tomorrow, and I'll reach those ladies too. Because I don't have the topic, because we never discussed it. But, yeah, they're always great episodes, and they're always very informative, and we get a lot of great feedback, not on the episodes, but after, you know. So many people don't like and comment and share, and, yeah, they all want to stay behind the scenes. That's okay. That's okay. Guys, don't miss the episodes tomorrow. I will be out for a live tomorrow, and yeah, I just had to answer these questions. A lot of questions about the mentorship program, and a lot of questions about, you know, some things. So I had to come out here and answer them all for you, so they wouldn't carry over to tomorrow, because tomorrow is a brand new day. And we leave everything in today that was meant to be left in today, leading forward with a fresh new day tomorrow. Right, people? Cutting all ties tonight from all soul contracts and agreements. Any vessels where you left it. Calling your power back from every person, place, thing. Portal, time, space. Call your power back from your contracts and agreements, your soul ties. Call your power back from every past life. Call your power back to you from every vessel trying to siphon it from you. You feel the difference. Power up, people. There's nothing like it. This is the real fountain of youth. You know, get younger every day by intention. Don't sit there talking shit to yourself about you're getting old, because your body will follow. Sit there resting and you're going to rust up. Keep it moving. Flow like water over rocks with ease and great force. I love you all. I'm grateful for the questions. Keep them coming. And I'll see y'all tomorrow for 2 episodes and a live. So you get a triple bang tomorrow. Yeah. I love you all. Have a great night. Peace.